What's up with all that yelling?
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway. EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Get
There we go, back. 180! It's a party now! It's a party now! Let's go, great.
A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able. Leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
You got nothing.
Wentz. He completes it to Boyd. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
You said what?
From the gun, it's Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The linebacker, Telvin Smith, able to get a hand on it there.
Bro, this nigga that Pan just added the Eagles, bro, this nigga sucks, bro. This nigga sitting in one tight coverage, YouTube coverage. YouTube offense.
On 2nd down
So ask him and be like, damn, this nigga fucking sucks.
And
He
forget
told me
about
to get into
finding a
the
lane.
league.
He barely had time
Yo,
to
that
look
nigga's
up
lame,
before
bro.
he was planted
This
in the
nigga running one
backfield.
YouTube
That's gonna go
offense. I
down
done
as a
figured that
loss
shit
of
out already.
5,
3rd
and
and
it brings
20.
up 3rd down.
Bum ass niggas, man. These niggas be thinking they good running YouTube plays.
Here we go. 180! Great 15!
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And he's taken
Oh
the
my
ground, but he was
God.
pulled down by the face mask. Here
Bro, this
come the
game is
flags.
fake as
And
fuck,
I believe
bro.
this is going to be a first down.
Oh, for real, bro. Listen, bro. It's 3rd and 20. I got him sacked. This nigga runs around and pulls his face mask, bro,
The
from
yellow
behind.
flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense.
I've never seen
1st and
that.
10. Wentz on the give to Sanders.
Oh
Room here to run. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
The losing streak can take it on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them.
Check out that book bag.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked.
Yo, I'm tired of seeing pinch buck zero,
so
bro.
Quickly,
I swear to
God.
I know that shit on YouTube. I know it
What
is.
you're hoping is that you
I
figure
mean, it ain't nothing really special about it. They just
Man, this shit is on fucking YouTube regardless. I bet you in my life that shit is on YouTube. Too many niggas run it, bro.
It was the Madden last year.
to try and keep you clean, but in that case,
This nigga's a fucking YouTuber, dog. All he doing is YouTube shit.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him.
That's what Pan mean by a nigga
And
good,
the
is
Eagles
they
will
can
have
run
great
YouTube
starting
plays.
field position here as they take over.
Oh man, this nigga, man. Bruh, if niggas ain't have YouTube, these niggas would be ass as fuck on Madden, bro.
Wentz now on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
That's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Rodgers to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Get a good game catch the ball in the backfield a week ago. They're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. And the catch made by Johnson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Who's off Orphan? Right 58, right there. Rip left, rip left.
They'll run with Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, oh, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll run with a Hall of Famer, Peyton. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run. Sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Hey, you block over here.
Second and 5 now. Rodgers. This is caught inside the 15. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one good for 37 yards. He'll give it to Mixon, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Oh, Mommy.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Rodgers now to throw.
This man getting in the backfield before I could even snap the ball, bro. Running the same D, man. This what kind of niggas he add to the league. I don't even want to win, nigga,
that's
but you
going to
not
bring up an interesting third and goal.
Pinch buck 0 3 times in a row, bro. That ain't going to happen.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they'll see what they can do on third and goal. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they'll see what they can do on third and goal.
54.
Rodgers now on third and goal. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down again. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack.
I don't know about you, but if I'm the offensive line coach right now, I'm having an absolute fit. This team that they're going against has 3 sacks, yet they rank dead last in the league in sacks coming into this game.
Maybe 3 times in a little bit.
Could be. I don't know if it's the scheme. I don't know if they've just...
Yeah, these lame-ass niggas can be adding these little kids in the league talking about they got to play them
something you don't often see.
Offense and defense.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
What's your share play at?
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, you soda with it, it balances it out.
Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play call.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take
it. This fielded at the 2.
Put it
and he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Hey, I'm streaming. My mic might be on.
Yeah, it is.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down.
Put him on the slant. If you're running pitch butt, nigga, put him on the slant.
For sure, when you get a big receiver,
all you gotta go do is go look at his corners and see who got the lowest press, and then that's who you want to target, that receiver.
He is a
If you press on his corners,
unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. The throw over the middle, take it in.
I joined. I don't know if they let me to control it.
First down. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4.
He seen me tell Pan to watch the game,
and 2nd and 14. Rodgers to throw once more.
Niggas will do that for sure.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Derek Barnett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. To throw is Rodgers. Open man is Uzama. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Catch the fucking ball, man. You 6'6", 230.
Through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Bro, my rookie is garbage, dog.
Time there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision.
The nigga I drafted, bro, with that kick, bro. This nigga dropped everything, bro.
Really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On 2nd down, Dillon. And taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
This is Johnson. He's got it. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Sorry ass nigga,
as his guys are in for 6. As his guys are
this
back
nigga's so
within a
big,
single
he's dropping
score.
everything.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink of possibly being knocked out of this game.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D.
Hey, how you stop that tight formation?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a
Run
touchback.
4-3 wide.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play action pass could very well be open.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Brown in there.
Carry for Sanders. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Wow.
No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Flushed out, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Geno Atkins able to record his 5th sack of the season.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game.
#1.
Just gave up another one right there.
Tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, that was my fault.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard
It's almost like this nigga not even playing
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
He like just running like zigzag.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Ready?
I got one.
Kill.
29 is Mike 29. Here we go.
Working from the gun, Wentz. He's got his man, Boyd. And now look at this, big gain, but
oh my God, they make a fumble out of
bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Throwing his Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Into the red zone. Wentz. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
It's just cover 2. That tight end will come across that middle.
He's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz. His first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Nigga, John Brown, fool, nigga. So
the Bengals drive about to get going.
Brown.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out
That
just
nigga
how
do that
much they
shit
trust
all
their
day.
guys
I got that
in
nigga in
this
LJ when you do that
situation
shit
when
all
they
day.
decide to take a shot.
Triple the coverage, double coverage. Give me this.
First down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Who?
58, Mike. Here we go.
Hey, 626.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey,
To throw again.
Probably was a real light
He's
trade.
going to air it out deep for Green.
Yeah, he's AJ Green is a
stopping
bomb.
the clock with 5 seconds to go.
AJ Green is a bomb.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. The final shot before half for Rodgers. Dancing to his left. Going deep for Eifert. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers to get.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 29-yard line. Pick it up, defense.
Another run with Sanders. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Wentz. Now they go screen. It's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a 1st down.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon, and he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Oh, I was there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Johnson's got it complete. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Now Joe Mixon. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
I can't even see
They
it.
struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Not that. Oh, is that what that is?
Another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line.
You just got a message right now? Okay.
They'll run on first down. Dillon, and an alley to run. 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Let's go, AJ Dillon.
There. His second touchdown on the season as his guys are back within a single score. Bullet good on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 24-17.
Out here, tired as fuck. Yo, DB, that nigga was red.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal.
Bro, he's running the same play back to back, bro. Come on, bro.
And they better make sure they love him up because he's...
I'm going to run what I want. Oh, let me send this to Pan, bro. Go ahead and boot him.
Stop writing, nigga.
I'll play the next user.
This nigga writing. Stop writing, nigga.
Ratting, nigga. That nigga, I just said it in his fucking DM, and he told me I'm going to run what I want, nigga. You not finna cheat me, nigga. I'm going to play the next user. You out the league. What you mean, nigga? You was just crying earlier when a nigga said something. A nigga was blitzing you with the corner and you was crying.
Can put 6 on the board.
Nigga, that's because that's cheese, nigga. That shit that he's doing.
Well, he's cheese. Fuck you mean, nigga? All right, well,
nigga,
I think this is cheese. A nigga telling, we just had an argument about this the other day, and you were saying, yeah, you ain't supposed to run the same play over and over. That's what the fuck he's doing. I'm not finna play you and you gonna play me like that, cuz. And then talking about you gonna run what you want. Nigga, don't be in no league then.
Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Sunday.
On first down, it's Sanders. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Another run here with Sanders. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
Under a minute to go in this third
This nigga
quarter
running the
as they
same
come up
defense.
1st and 10.
He picking him. You know a nigga run same defense when he pick his defense before you even pick your offense.
Man, all these niggas be cheating in these leagues, bro.
Who got you in this league?
Straight 15.
Oh, yeah.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. He gets this one to Boyd.
right.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyler Boyd, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL,
this pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ronald Darby.
Get better.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Gotta get better.
Nigga bumped my fucking dude, and then John Ross gets burnt to the ball.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
20!
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. We've played 3 quarters, and that'll do it for the end of the second quarter.
Cause I love the adrenaline in my face. Do whatever it takes.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target, and that'll bring up second down. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
It's caught by Jackson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. To throw, it's Wentz. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles take advantage
AJ Green can't catch that, but they let Boyd catch
this one in. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Bengals 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Hey, 626.
On first down, Rodgers got his man. It's Eifert. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. They'll run here with Mixon. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. The offense on third down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. To throw, it's Rodgers. And Eifert has it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Rodgers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. That turnover might just about do it. Here, 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, a couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Sanders. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's Wentz to throw. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Forced out to his left. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll go down at the 28.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. What kind of pass was that? And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Wide open, he throws the ball.
Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, wahoo! 54. Check. Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. Here, Mike. Cut. Hey, watch that. Check, Mike. Hey, Alpha. 54. Hey, we got to get this.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Let's go, baby.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 16.
Hey, you're on the 50.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
Come on,
looking
man. I
end
can't
zone,
get a
but it's
break.
incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Tyler Eifert, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that will get him one closer. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Wentz to throw. Ertz has it left side. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From midfield, here's Wentz. This is going to be caught.
What the
he
fuck?
won the fight for the football.
Bro, this shit is so fake. Deshaun Jackson just mossed Obi like.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
This shit is so fake, bro. I don't even want to play bad no more, man. How fake this shit is.
Now Wentz again.
Nigga just mossed Obi Melifuanu, bro, one-on-one.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
This nigga suck too, bro.
Well, I know at points in this one you
all
wanted to
that
close
shit
your
we
eyes
having.
because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Eagles, it'll be a much happier locker room here as they get that first win after 5 straight losses to start the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, things aren't looking good. It'll be an 0-5 start, and they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL
hey man, when you
on EA
finna,
Sports.
Advance? Nico, man. Look, he telling on himself. He come out with 6 DBs and I'm gonna do no huddle and run the same run twice. Nigga, you can't do that, dumbass nigga. Telling on yourself, stupid. Damn, I ain't streamed my game in your homeboy league. Bro, no cap. Ain't nobody playing and paying shit. Niggas is not playing in there, bro.